Before we start this video, we would be greatly in the wrong if we didn't acknowledge this. Sure, other larger channels, much larger than us, have acknowledged this, and many of you probably already heard this. But Heather at the Kneady Homesteader, she's a great woman, good channel. She needs your prayers. She's been a supporter of ours. Has shared one of my devotional videos, and has been a subscriber of ours, and we subscribe to her, things of that nature. So we're acquaintances in that way. But she needs your prayers. So we'll link her channel in the description here. You can go see her video if you haven't already, or if you're not aware of what's going on. You can go there, because it'd be easier to watch her video than me trying to explain anything. But she needs your prayers badly. Family tragedy, really hard things there, and there's been a GoFundMe set up that if he wants to go donate to her cause, you can. But we wanted to at least acknowledge it, and just say, hey, go pray for her, go check out her video, see what's going on, and support her in some manner. But we just wanted to say that, hey, we're praying for her. We care deeply about what's going on with her, and I just want to acknowledge that, and just encourage everyone to pray for her, and lift her up and her family up in your prayers, and just can keep thinking about her and do whatever you can to support her in prayer or whatever. Okay. Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Jason. It's Art of Creation Homestead. I'm gonna give you a quick video today about what to do once your seeds sprout. Okay, we've got our seed sprouting set up here that we're going to do a video on and show you everything about our seed starting setup, and why we have it like that. But first, we want to show you. Look, we did a video about growing, or about planting these cabbage seeds and brassicas, kale, cabbage, and broccoli and things of that nature. We did a video on that. But this is what you need to do after they sprout, okay? It's very important to make sure you handle them and treat them well, okay? So what we're going to do here is talk about, first of all, after they sprout, okay? So now, after these things sprout, you want to make sure you turn off the heat mat, okay? They don't need that extra heat. It's not going to help them grow any better. Actually, it's going to make their stems and their roots not be as strong, okay? So they don't need the heat. So once they sprout, turn the heat off. As you see here, we had this plastic wrap on there, right? So I had the plastic wrap on there, and to keep humidity in. Okay. So now once they sprout, also you need to take the plastic wrap off. Okay. So like you see some of these over here, we had a little sprouting on, like right here. See a little sprout. So once we peeled this back, okay. And you need to make sure that the dirt stays moist. The roots need water, okay? And also, you see here, we had the grow lights, okay? And they're way down. I know some people's tendency is to put them way up, okay? Keep them down, closer to your seeds, or closer to your plants, okay? The reason being is these are full spectrum grow lights, okay? So a full spectrum grow light is different than a regular shop light, a regular LED light. Yes, those regular LED lights will work, but the reason we have full spectrum is because they mimic the sun. You get every wavelength, okay, that you might get from the sun. You get every wavelength with this full spectrum. Now, I know some people have a tendency to want to leave those lights on all the time. They only need 12 hours on and 12 hours off, okay? It's meant to mimic nature in the springtime especially, okay? So we only leave ours on for 12 hours a day, then we turn them off for 12 hours, right? They needs a break. But now also we keep them down because, like I said, they're full spectrum, but they're not the sun, correct? So the sun is powerful enough to give you the light that you need wherever your plants are at, and it surrounds your plants outside with that light because it's the sun. God made it that powerful. Well, these are not the sun. This right here, it's not the sun. Okay, it's just a light. It's mimicking that. So it's not near as strong. It needs to be all the way down on your plants. That way your plants aren't reaching towards it. See, if you keep your light way up there, see at the top of this shelf, if we kept that light way up here, see, if it was up there, see, it's a good distance here. If we lifted it way up there, then your plants will want to stretch to that light. Okay, and you get your plants stretching, you think, oh, they're growing. Not really. It's a false sense of security there. It's not right. Okay. See, if you look right here, this is angling towards it. See, these right here are angling. You want to turn those around like that because they're not directly under it. So they're going to stretch towards the light. Correct? So they'll stretch up towards the light if the light's too high up, and that's going to give you a weaker rootstock and a weaker stem. You're looking for a good, strong, healthy plant that grows at an appropriate rate, and that way you get a better harvest and a stronger plant once it goes outside. Okay, so you want to keep your light down as low as possible. Okay, and then as your plants grow, you can raise it up. Okay, these are on chains hooked underneath this shelf, so we can just adjust the chain length, right? And this is what full spectrum does for you. Okay, I want to show you, if we can, just how green these are. These are very, very green. These starts are very, very green. Okay, and that's really that's what you're looking for. You're looking for a good, green, strong stem plant, okay? And you want to, like I said, you want to do this, turn them around if they start leaning, or you can adjust. We can pull these back, do that, so the ones in the back will start going straight up, or push these all the way in a little bit so they get closer to the light. So you can do things to adjust that, okay? But make sure they're on the light for 12 hours. Make sure your soil stays damp. Turn the heat off, okay? So that while these are still on the heat mat, we can at least turn the heat off. We can turn them off, okay? And then just make sure you're watching them, keep them moist, keep them under the light, and that's all it really takes, okay? Very, very simple. For right now, that's what you need to do. You can take them outside if it's nice, but if it gets cold, you have to bring them back in because you can't handle the coldness at this point in time. So that's why we keep them in here, because we got to harden them off anyways later. So let's just let them grow, be a good strong plant first, and then they'll harden off later. Okay. So that's it. If you have any more questions, put them in the comments below. We appreciate you guys watching. My name is Jason. This is Art of Creation Homestead. We love you guys. God bless you and goodbye.